HHS published its grants policy statement, and so effective 10/1/24, both direct and indirect cost under applicable HHS awards. So let's say you were really lucky and you were in the process of finalizing your indirect cost rates starting 10/1/24. And because you knew this was coming, CAS negotiated a capped rate for you to use when charging HHS. Well, you're in good shape moving forward, right? You probably know what to do, but most institutions aren't that lucky. Most institutions have rates that did not take into account this salary rate limitation. So HHS has provided in its grants policy statement directions for what the rest of us have to do. So we have to identify awards where HHS funds are paying any salary that exceeds the cap, and we have to have written policies to ensure that we don't draw down any funds in excess of the cap. So as Gil mentioned, we're going to go through some examples later, but we wanted you to have the actual what the policy statement says in front of you before we get too far into that. And then next slide, shortly after HHS came out with its revised grants policy statement, which that in itself was a big surprise to many of us because they hadn't revised their grants policy statement since about 2007, I think. So we got a new grants policy statement, and I encourage you to look and see what else is in there.